wasn't until the junior high school and high school level that I started in organized sports. But we did have a lot of organized sports. I participated in track and field. I participated on a field hockey team, and I did gymnastics as well. My role models were very much my coaches. My coaches were women who usually were teachers in the school district who also coached. In the pre-Title IX days, virtually all coaches of female sports were women. And they were the people I looked to. They worked with us every day. We saw them in the school, in the building, and they were the people who introduced me to organized sports, to discipline, to fun, to having teammates, to all of those good things, all the good stuff that comes out of participation in organized sports. I was at the Air Force Academy when women were integrating into the academy and when sports teams were starting. And so that was a fascinating time to be involved in women's athletics. Opportunities were opening in the coaching world for professionals as well as for the student athletes. When I arrived at Cornell, they were expanding women's athletics and expanding mostly the allocation of resources. So we were expanding competition, we were traveling farther, we were traveling more often, we were given more money for recruitment. We were getting a dedicated facility instead of a facility that was being shared with recreation and physical education. So there was a definite expansion. It wasn't not at the very, very beginning of Title IX, but there was definitely expansion then, and that was also an exciting time. When I arrived at Binghamton, there were genuine and successful efforts at expansion and offerings for women in athletics. We were at Division III when I arrived, but the groundwork was being laid for that expansion into Division II and eventually and ultimately into Division I. So it was a very interesting time to be here and watch the growth of athletics. I think my proudest moments are looking back at the years-long process of moving us from Division III to Division II and to Division I, and knowing the amount of work that took to have that happen here at Binghamton. I was asked to stretch in ways that I didn't know I was capable of, and that was really very rewarding. My fondest memories are of the interactions with the students and the years later thank you note that says, "Thanks for helping me. I appreciate what you did," and it's interesting to stay in touch with some of the students and hear what they've done over the years and see that they've been successful. I think what is particularly heartening is that the student athlete who arrives at Binghamton now has not experienced the discrimination or the lack of access to athletics. It's been several generations now post Title IX, and their experience is that this is how it is, that I will have access and I will have equal access and equitable access to athletics. And that's how it is at Binghamton. Their access to the training rooms, to adequate and competent staff, coaching staffs, the support services, they are fully supported in this endeavor for excellence in the classroom and on the field. And that's just a matter of fact, that support is there for them. It's not something they have to fight for. It's something that those that came before them fought for. And hopefully the groundwork is all there so that they have it now.